What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rambling Garage. Today we're taking a look at the Z90. I think it's time to pull this motor. This thing needs a carb rebuild, and I think it'll start running, but as we saw, this thing's long compression, around 40 PSI. We want around 90 to 110, somewhere in there, maybe a little higher. So this thing's easy enough to pull the motor on. We're going to get started on that. First things first, if we take a look over here, we found the master chain link, pop that off, so I will pop that all the way off, and we can take the chain off once I get this cover off, and that'll expose the chain drive gear and all of that. Also going to pull the exhaust off. We'll end up getting this taken off. I'm going to get that hot tank repainted. The chrome will get polished up. We'll do that in a later video with the rest of the chrome on the bike, but that'll just make it easier once we get that off over there to get the rest of the exhaust off. If we look here, we have our wiring down in the stator. I'm actually going to snip all this, and I'm going to try and get a plug to make that all work. As you can see, it's all just wired in there, and it's not ideal. There's not really a good way to unplug that without just snipping it. So we're going to snip it, and we'll get a plug that'll work so we can plug it, unplug it, and make that easy in the future. Going on to the other side, I'll probably pull the carb off because that'll make it easier. We need to take off of our throttle cables, clutch cable, and I kind of think that's it. So I did get this little Harbor Freight 1,000-pound capacity dirt bike stand. It's a little wobbly, but it's not that bad. So got it on there. It'll be easy to work on. We're going to disconnect the battery so we don't get shocked, and get going. This is an upper motor mount that connects to the head. We already have that off. And then we have our rear mount back here. I don't believe there's another mount. So we'll get going on this. Alrighty, guys, finally making a little progress on here. You can see we snipped the two wires here. This one didn't have to go, and then the power and ground there. Easy ones. There was a motor mount down here that I actually didn't know about, so we took care of that. The other motor mount was on the head, and then there was one that goes back through here. So we got all of those taken care of. Yeah, it was super easy. That took probably 15-20 minutes. I don't think anything even gave me an issue. So we got the motor off. The motor is over here. Everything looks pretty clean, but we're not gonna tear it down now, but we will eventually tear it down, take a look. I think the seal behind this gear is the one that was giving me a hard time. So I will just get a new seal kit, and yeah, I can see that seal already back there. So it probably just went bad. I think what we're gonna do is try and crack this thing open. I think there's a seal here. We'll put new points and condenser in there. We'll put a new piston and ring in there, and we'll see. If I don't have to crack this side open, I won't. I know there's a gasket here that I will replace for sure, but going any further than that, I'll try to avoid because it was shifting fine. So yeah, I just don't know a whole lot about the transmission side of things, and if I do go into that side, maybe I'll drop it off somewhere, have them take a look, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. So that's kind of that for this video. We got the motor pulled, got everything kind of ready to go. We're going to next time pick it up. We're gonna pull this thing apart, pull the head off, pull the cylinder off, take a look in there, see how things look, see why we might be low on compression, and then we'll go from there. That was pretty easy. I was kind of impressed. Yeah, if we take a look over here. So our carb it's got a lot of crap in it. It's flooding, so I know I have an issue with the float. So we'll take care of that. Chain's in here. I'm going to soak that in degreaser and then soak it in lube before we put it back on. I think the chain's in pretty good shape. It just has been sitting for a while, so we'll make sure that we don't have issues there. We have that lower motor mount and everything in here. We have everything together, ready to go. So that's kind of that, guys. I will see you guys in a video here in the short future, I'm sure. I do want to take a look at getting everything on here kind of taken care of with a seal wool and cleaning this thing up, getting it ready to put the motor back in. The motor will probably take me a little while. I'm not in too big of a hurry. It hasn't even snowed here yet. I mean, not real snow. So my time to ride is it's down the line. So I got all winter. We're gonna get this thing done, and then hopefully we'll be able to rip it a little bit in the spring. So more videos coming soon, more parts coming soon for this thing. But as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll have more of this soon, and plenty of other stuff coming up. I have a lot of videos in the queue, so just waiting to upload them weekly and making sure we have content through the winter. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, we'll see you guys in the next video.